Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotize. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fam roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fam dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. Yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family.
The Jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga about on Tonka Fest, that Jinx is the best. BMX a prima jester, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, with this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what your dream, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah, because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern ass girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern ass girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet, I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet, I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
Do any of your friends your age still go to strip clubs?
No.
Now, let me make sure I clean this up a little bit. If there's a strip club out there, a proprietor listening to this show right now, and they like for us to host Monday night at their establishment, we are there. I will come on a strip club retirement for a sponsor.
On Wednesday night or Thursday night or Friday night or Saturday night. I'm not coming to your establishment on Sundays, but every other night of the week, count me in. I'm in.
I'll come on Sunday if it's a check behind it. I will come, okay? Ryan does not have to come. He's got the little small children and whatnot. I will come.
Ladies, we know you wear a lot of hats. From fitness to packing lunches, grocery shopping, and running boutiques, you do it all. But tonight is about taking a break for yourself and not feeling bad about it. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast, a boutique owner juggling the world, or a devoted dog mom like Jen, Southern Edge understands that every woman deserves a moment to relax and do what makes you happy. Courtesy of Southern Edge, the only way to truly taste the moment.
You're going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers. There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. The Edge. With Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice or mix a liqueur combo. Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower the palate. Added to your coffee or incorporated into food recipes. Check us out on the website. That's southernedgebeverageco.com. Also on Instagram. Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia. You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Press Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store. We are the new Edge. Taste the Edge. Southern Edge Beverage Company. Yeah.
I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fans dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask for nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny.
We family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family.
The Jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga bout and tongue confess that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Majestic, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Hey.
sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young. Wet this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what your dream, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah. Cause you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. We back, show. This right here, this ain't your ordinary ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart. Baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit. The Two Live Stews Experience, shouty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
And we've got to thank God every minute of every day. It is a beautiful day to tell him how much we love him. Good morning to you and everyone that's paying attention to the Two Live Stews Experience via this wonderful podcast. Good morning to you, Dougie Stewart.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Man, I'm doing absolutely wonderful, man. I cannot complain at all.
I see you in the gym. You getting your workout on? I'm in the gym,
yeah,
too.
Listen, man, let's start it right here.
Get the day started off right. We in the
let's
gym,
start it right
baby.
here, man. Huh? You told me you were working out this morning, and I said, I, too, will get up and work out this morning. Why not do the show from the studio in the gym?
Right. I mean, come on, make it a beautiful day. Get your little workout in, get a lot of stuff done all at one time.
Yeah, man. We'll introduce the great Tree Taylor here shortly. We will bring in the great Naughty Dread as well, and we will be blessed to have the wonderful Ollie Michelle with the Ollywood Report on the show a little bit later.
You think Ollie's going to be in her pajamas again?
I'm fine with that, man. I'm fine with that, man.
I'm cool with it, too.
Yeah, I like people being comfortable, man. That's what matters to me. Do you enjoy yourself, live and love life, and be comfortable, man?
All right, so we're brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company, southernedgebeverageco.com, southernedgebeverageco.com, sweet tea flavored vodka, and the salted caramel flavored whiskey. That's right, southernedgebeverageco.com.
You'll soon be able to mention the
tequila.
Southern Edge Limon, the tequila as well. Okay. Very excited about that tequila dropping here real soon for the Southern Edge products.
Have y'all tasted Southern Edge? I mean, it's phenomenal. Okay, it's phenomenal. Check it out. Go to the website, southernedgebeverageco.com.
And it's one of those things you can just drink out the bottle. Put it on some ice, drink it straight, drink it neat. You don't need to water it down with other stuff because it's so strong. We've made this thing perfect for your palate.
Right, exactly. All right, so before we get into a ton of stuff, when is the last time we did a show? Did we do a show Thursday?
Thursday.
We did one Thursday.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
A lot's happened since then. Obviously, the NFL draft. We're definitely going to get to that, especially from an Atlanta Falcons perspective. The NBA playoffs. My Lakers are out. We'll talk about that.
The Suns get swept. Your Lakers going fishing. It's a lot, man. We got a lot to talk about this morning.
It's a lot we got to get into. But what about your weekend? How was your weekend? What'd you do?
Had a very busy weekend, man, chasing these kids around. Soccer tournaments. We drove to Warner Robins on Sunday for one game. I don't quite understand that. You're on a travel soccer team and you travel an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to just play one game on a Sunday.
Hey man,
but,
listen, count your blessings, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to Baton Rouge, Louisiana this weekend for 3 days for 10 seconds. Kara's first race, my daughter's first race is Thursday. The qualifier is Thursday. So let's say she qualifies. She'll run again Saturday evening. Okay, so I'm not leaving until Sunday morning. If she qualifies Thursday night, I'm going to be there for our qualifying race. If she qualifies, she'll run again Saturday night. So I'm not leaving till Sunday morning. So technically, the pre-qual and then the final race, I'm going to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. No, let me back up. I'm actually going to New Orleans, Louisiana, driving from New Orleans to Baton Rouge, to Southern University, where the SWAC championship is, for hopefully about 22 seconds.
But that's different.
Lessons.
That's different.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. You will be in New Orleans or Baton Rouge, wherever you're going to be at.
I'm driving from New Orleans because Baton Rouge didn't have a flight that was
you're going to have 3 days there. So the fact that you're going there for what's going to equal less than 45 seconds worth of races is one thing, but you're still going to be there for 3 days. You can enjoy that area, that city, the restaurants, the people. You can enjoy that place for 3 days. I went to Warner Robins last weekend for an hour and a half and drove back. And this weekend, I'm driving to Hampton, Georgia for 2 days. So it's different, but you're right. I'm counting my blessings. I'm not complaining. It's a blessing to be able to go with the kids. They're enjoying themselves. Watching movies in the car. I'll be able to make some phone calls and get some stuff done. It's all good, man. But why should I travel to Warner Robins for 1 day on Sunday for a travel team? That makes no sense to me.
And by the way, I heard Baton Rouge is not a place that you want to hang out too much at. Like if you're not a local, I heard Baton Rouge is pretty gutter.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
No,
they ain't gonna catch me slipping. But I've heard that's not some place where you want to be a tourist.
You know what, man? It is the Two Live Stews, Doug and Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews experience, coming to your morning style on this podcast. Since I've been off the streets, man, the areas that I go to, if they are somewhat suspect, doesn't bother me no more. I'm not going to be in the streets.
Right.
So if you're going to have the audacity to try to approach me inside my vehicle, you deal with what you got to deal with. But I'm not going to be in the streets.
Okay, so Arlie,
I'm not putting myself in danger in the streets.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. Do us a favor. Shoot a text to one person that you know used to listen to the show. If they're in their office and they can't watch, tell them just to turn it on and turn their phone over or turn down the screen or whatever. Shoot a friend, somebody you know, a text and tell them, give them the link, Two Live Stews, Facebook.com or Two Live Stews, YouTube.com, and tell them to tune into the show. Arlie, who's from Louisiana or Mississippi by way of Louisiana.
She's from Mississippi, correct.
Right. But Arlie went to Grambling or Southern? No, she went to Xavier.
Xavier.
Which is in Louisiana. She says Baton Rouge is not like that. It's not rough at all. I need to confirm with a couple other people, but
yeah, I was about to say, people that are from the area will always try to bump for the area. So make sure right. make sure Arlie not just trying to make sure that her people think that her people are good.
Right.
Be careful, man.
Yeah. So this weekend I went to the D. If I had a little round of applause, let me try this little thing right here.
No, don't you do that. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Don't
Hold
you do
on.
that.
I got a round of applause right here.
I just don't think you should. Oh my gosh. What in the world is that?
Huh?
Don't put that away. Put that away and don't ever use it again.
That's a sound effect.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
What?
We're better than that.
You
We're
like
better
this
than
sound
that.
effect machine?
No,
I
we're
bought
better
it at
than
the
that.
toy store.
We're better than
No,
that.
Okay, all right.
No.
it's no.
So I
Good
went
morning,
to
Tree
the D.
Taylor. How are
Good
you?
morning. Good morning.
Quick question before you disappear, Tree.
was
Tree,
fun.
Your items are up.
thank you very much. That's awesome. I'm going to get into those items right now.
I need a fan, but it's up.
I'm going to get into those items right now.
Look
Two
like
things.
you just came from the gym, Tree.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, Tree made a wellness check yesterday, man. She came to the great city of Columbus, Georgia. I hate to put her business out there, but she came to the great city of Columbus, Georgia.
Okay, wait.
What I do?
The applause won't stop. Naughty, where are you? What's happening?
We're good. I got it. We're good. So Tree, thank you very much for making sure that I had a mic that would work for today's show. I can't thank you enough. But my question is, why do you have on the Allen Iverson sleeve this morning?
Well,
She just came from the gym. Everybody went to the gym,
perimenopause.
man. Yeah.
No, excuse me. Perimenopause. We keep it real here. This is not just a sports talk show. I'm in perimenopause and I have something called frozen shoulder often. Yes, Douglas, women, perimenopause. So my shoulder is frozen a lot. And that's because I'm clicking and answering Doug's calls all day. By the way, Douglas,
Your shoulder is frozen.
what happened to our wellness
What's
check?
that sleeve? Why you have a sleeve on if your shoulder's bothering you?
It's a compression.
Okay.
Because,
All right.
yeah,
It's the blood flowing or something?
yes, because
Okay.
I don't have a man to wrap it around.
What happened to what kind of call, Tree?
We had a wellness check yesterday, and you stood me up. You know that we had an appointment. I was coming to take your temperature.
The man had his foot on my neck. Trust me.
Okay.
I mean, I would have been there, but he kind of had his foot on my neck.
Okay. Well,
We'll
I'll
get it
forgive
done.
you.
We'll get it done, though. We'll get it
Very
done.
good. Have a great show.
Thank you for all your efforts, Tree. We really appreciate it. On last week's show, man.
Hold on. I didn't finish telling my story. Y'all really
okay.
just
My bad.
got down my little voice sound machine here. I went
put
to
that
the
away.
D, man.
Don't ever use that again. Put that away.
I went to the D, man. I was in the D this weekend. The NFL draft was in the D this weekend. Actually went down there, hung out for 4 or 5 hours. Detroit has really turned things around. Now, I don't know when I say turn things around, for people that have never been to Detroit, because I had never been to Detroit.
You went to the new Ford Field, right? You at the new Ford Field?
No, I forgot what they call the place where they had it at, but it's right downtown. You saw the setup on the draft.
Yes.
That was downtown Detroit.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if I went to the same places that I went to in 1995 for my first time you got drafted up there. But the first time I went to Detroit was a very eye-opening, horrible experience. It's the best way I can put it. Because half the city was burned down and still standing burned down buildings or whatever, or burned buildings still standing or whatever. But then after the Super Bowl, I can't remember what year the Super Bowl came through, the city tore down a bunch of those buildings. They did a lot of refurbishment or whatever. This is sad. Allegedly, they put a bunch of the homeless people on buses, gave one-way tickets out of town.
That's what they usually do.
Yeah, so that's not cool at all. But Detroit, I hung out in downtown Detroit many hours, and Detroit is got it going on, man. It's back.
Yeah, it's a nice spot, man. Especially in a weekend like that when there's an event, something Lions focused, something Pistons focused, something Tigers focused. The city is unbelievable when it comes to supporting their sports teams and their sports franchises, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good look. For people that don't know, they had riots there in Detroit like in the late 60s. And like they burned half of the city down and the city just left the buildings.
Well, maybe not half of the city. It's a significant part of downtown, but maybe not half of the city.
I didn't mean literally, but yeah, a lot of the city was burned down, and a lot of those burnt buildings were still standing.
I think those buildings are called blighted buildings when people have abandoned them and they're still standing, or they've been burnt or vandalized or boarded up. I think that's called blighted. I'm not positive, but I think so.
I had a good time this weekend, man. Fantastic time. Went to the draft, and it was all good. Speaking of draft, we're going to definitely get into that, man.
What did you eat, sir? What did you eat while in Detroit? You have some good food?
No. I don't eat meat for about.
Well, you don't eat anything. That's right. My bad. You can go in any convenience store and get your dinner out of a bag of chips. My bad.
So it's going on 5 years that I stopped eating meat. I only eat fish now, so I'm pretty limited in what I eat. And you're watching Two Live Stews experience. But one thing about Detroit, and I'm sure Tree's face is going to perk up, and yours too. They got about 11 Coney Islands, man.
Everywhere.
Every damn street you step on is Coney Island this and Coney Island that. Damn the Coney Islands.
The great Columbus, Georgia also has a couple of Coney Islands, man. You can get your Coney dog here as well.
So
but nothing like the Coney dogs in Detroit.
If you had to explain what is a Coney Island, how would you explain it to somebody not from Detroit? Because literally there's one on every corner. Like we got Waffle Houses in Atlanta. Right. They got Coney Islands in Detroit.
Right. I was about to say a Coney Island to me is a Waffle House in Georgia, but it's not serving breakfast. You can come on, man. Yeah, my family's coming in to tell me that they're headed out. All right. Y'all have a great day. All right. Sorry about that. Hey, man, I'm a father of three, man.
I know, man. But
man, it's a Tuesday morning, man, and I've got to love on my family before they go on and start their day, man.
Right.
I'm surprised Morgan hadn't come down here to say hey and to give me a hug. But yeah, I think Coney Islands are the same as a Waffle House, but they're not serving. Well, they do serve breakfast. It's the Waffle House Coney style, man.
But they aren't all and Tree can jump in for this because Tree is from the D. Tree's from Detroit, Michigan. It's not like a chain like McDonald's where one company owns all the Coney Islands. There's like 50 different Coney Islands and 100 different owners, and they just use the name Coney Island, right, Tree?
Ryan, Doug, the Coney Islands are owned by Middle Easterners.
Every last one of them.
Every one of them. I used to work at one when I was in college, and they told me what they do. So the government used to give them 7 years to get their
I've heard this.
together.
I've heard this. Right.
And so Ryan comes over. Middle Eastern Ryan comes over and he tosses the hash browns and the eggs and it's not just hot dogs anymore.
Middle Eastern accent, Tree.
And then he sends for the Douglas to come, and then the Douglas gets 7 years, and now it's the Douglas's business, and they just keep
7 years. What, tax free?
Yes, sir.
And they give them grants. They give them grants to build said Coney Islands well.
But we can't get our reparations up in here. Okay, what the heck?
We can't get our 40 acres and a mule. Are you kidding me? Somebody else told me the exact same story, so it must be true.
Yep.
The exact same thing where they get so many years to run the business tax-free. They don't pay any taxes or whatever. And then at the end of 7 years, they basically just sign a new deal with their cousin to come in and take it over, and they get 7 years, and then the next person gets 7 years, and on and on and on and on and
they franchise. They get more Coneys. It's a great family business funded by the good old United States of America.
But we can't get our 40 acres and a damn mule.
No. I'm very excited about something, man. We're going to get into a lot of draft stuff. I'm going to do my best not to allow Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix Jr. to take over the show today. But last week we talked about something on the show, and I wanted to bring this to your attention, man. Check this out. You see this right here, man?
Mm-hmm.
This is the top 100 prospect list for the state of South Carolina. I was wrong last week, sir.
You said you were 7th. You were 3rd.
I'm highlighted at number 3, ahead of Bobby Ingram, ahead of Norman Hand, ahead of Walter Green, ahead of all those people, man. I was 3rd on the list in the state of South Carolina. And down here at 41 or 51 or 61, I think, is Dr. Ashley Scott. Yeah, I was third in the great state of South Carolina, sir.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience, man. I said it a couple of weeks ago when we first started doing the show. If Dr. Ashley Scott didn't get hurt, I could see high second, third round draft pick, first round.
We're not
maybe.
here to talk about Dr. Ashley Scott right now with this list. Okay. Shouts out to me one time for your boy One Live Student Ryan.
Shouts out to me.
Sir, in the great state of South Carolina, sir, when it comes to all the ballers that exist.
Shouts out to me.
Okay, Southern Edge Beverage
we need to copyright that, man. Shouts out to me.
Right.
When we go to the break, I'm gonna go on GoDaddy and see if that's already taken. I know that's taken already.
Hey,
that
shout
URL.
out to me, man. To be number 3 in the great state of South Carolina with all the ballers that come out of that state, man. I mean, if NILs was around now, man, that's clearly I would have been a $3 million, $4 million maker in NIL deals, man. Shouts out to me.
Absolutely. Shouts out to me. I love that. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, you made me very, very proud. Your athletic endeavors. When you were in high school and obviously in the pros, the draft was last weekend, man. That kind of rolls us right into this whole Atlanta Falcons thing.
Well,
the Falcons, is it safe to say? I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it.
Okay. It sounds like you're about to break the rules, man. I want you to break the rules.
No, I'm not going to get into it because we're definitely jumping into it in the next segment.
Okay.
But is it safe to say that out of every team in the NFL draft, the Falcons are the laughing stock of the whole thing? Or is laughing stock too harsh a term, a phrase?
Thursday, after they made the pick, I was like this.
Right.
All day Thursday, I was like that. Friday, I considered it like you, a laughing stock. Oh my gosh, what did they just do? But the longer I sat on it and thought about it and read and analyzed and saw the other draft boards and how they fell out and how they opened up for people, and I graded my draft and my teams that got A's. We'll talk about it in the next segment, man, but I'm not upset with the Falcons for what they've done anymore. I'm not.
Oh, yeah. You need to break this down. You need to explain this,
I will.
You need to explain this.
Yeah. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 teams that I gave an A to. The Falcons, I gave a B minus, but
a B minus?
A B minus.
Factoring in everything? Not just factoring in the how good the player was that we're going to talk about, that everybody's been talking about.
Right.
But the whole thing.
All of it.
You know, everything that happened before the draft, during the draft, and after the draft.
I mean, they almost got a C because they don't have a damn cornerback. They need DBs, and they didn't get a cornerback.
Defensive linemen. We got the least sacks in the NFL for like the last 6 years.
Well, that was addressed with a defensive tackle, and that was addressed with an outside linebacker as well.
Yeah,
the outside linebacker in the 3-4 is a glorified defensive end. We'll talk about it in a second, man. But listen, I think when I break it down the way I'm going to break it down, you see that it's not as bad as some people are thinking. But that's why I'm here to shine light on things that regular humans like you guys don't understand.
Okay, you're right. You did play in the NFL. And scan the barcode below to order and have bottles delivered to your doorstep.
Yes, sir.
Use code 2, the number 2 live stews for discounted shipping as well.
So many people have been asking, where can they get it? How can they get it? I go to the store. I went here. I went there. You guys said this. You guys said that. Man, let's cut the middleman out. All right? Scan that barcode and get your bottles. They come straight to the crib. Don't worry about it. Stop asking me to send stuff. Stop asking. Now, it's all good. It's all good.
So when we get back from the break, we're going to jump into this Michael Penix thing. But before we do that, we have to revisit our prior poll. We got a new poll for today, but we're going to visit our prior poll where your boy actually handled his business. Your boy. What's that thing you said a couple of seconds ago? I'm better than y'all. Shouts out to me. Shouts out to me for winning another poll. Don't go away. 2 live stews.
You going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers. There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. The Edge with Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice or mix a liqueur combo. Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower the palate. Add it to your coffee or incorporate it into food recipes. Check us out on the website at southernedgebeverageco.com. Also on Instagram. Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia. You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Press Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store. We are the new Edge. Taste the Edge. Southern Edge Beverage Company. Yeah.
Do any of your friends your age still go to strip clubs?
No.
Now, let me make sure and clean this up a little bit. If there's a strip club out there, a proprietor listening to this show right now, and they like for us to host Monday night at their establishment, we are there. I will come on a strip club retirement for a sponsor.
Or Wednesday night, or Thursday night, or Friday night, or Saturday night. I'm not coming to your establishment on Sundays, but every other night of the week, count me in. I'm in.
I'll come on Sunday if it's a check behind it. I will come, okay? Ryan does not have to come. He's got the little small children and whatnot. I will come.
Ladies, we know you wear a lot of hats. From fitness to packing lunches, grocery shopping, and running boutiques, you do it all. But tonight is about taking a break for yourself and not feeling bad about it. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast, a boutique owner juggling the world, or a devoted dog mom like Jen, Southern Edge understands that every woman deserves a moment to relax and do what makes you happy. Courtesy of Southern Edge, the only way to truly taste the moment.
All right, it's the day after the NFL Draft 2024, and the Atlanta Falcons selected Michael Penix Jr. out of Washington in the first round, pick number 8. Now, initially, I woke up this morning and I thought about jumping on social media and just going off. I says, no, think about it. Try to put yourself in their shoes, Terry Fontenot and head coach Raheem Morris. And I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm rooting for the brothers, obviously. But why did we give Kirk Cousins $100 million guaranteed? Why? He had already had a bum Achilles. At the press conference, when you introduced him, he walked up to the microphone limping. We had the ability to get Justin Fields, a Metro Atlanta kid, for a ham sandwich and a cup of coffee. I actually love Michael Penix Jr. I think he might be the steal of this draft. But he got 2 bum knees, and the Falcons play on AstroTurf. He could have used that money we gave Cousins to upgrade the team, the entire team. I'm trying to understand, but why? Why? Why?
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Line Stews experience going down on this beautiful morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a great day. Thank you all for joining us this morning, waking up out of your beds to come hang out with the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews experience. I'm Ryan Stewart, and that's Doug Stewart. Listen, this is so tantalizing and so riveting that I want to jump right into it. But before I do that, man, let's give a shout out to my partner, my business partner, Dr. Ashley Scott.
Mm-hmm.
What did you just mention on the last segment, sir? You just mentioned wanting to get the copyright and own the domain of shots out to me, right?
Right.
Well, Dr. Scott has already done that.
No, he hasn't, because I just did it.
Well,
he's in the process of trying to do it, but it's too late.
well,
All right, bought it.
No, it's done. Yeah, he's got it.
No, he doesn't. I just sent it to Tree.
Well,
we got a controversy. Did
well,
he do shots out the number 2?
He did shots. I'm sorry. He did shouts. SHOUTS out to me.
Yeah, I did shots. SHOTS.
That's perfect. We got both of them. But Dr. Scott, before we got out of the last segment, got shots out to me.
Yeah. So Tree, I actually just sent a screenshot of what I just purchased from GoDaddy during the break for $12 from Tree.
You ninjas are forward thinking.
I was like, wait a minute, that sounds good. I can't believe that nobody never even reserved that. But yeah,
it's ours.
We're definitely forward thinking, sir.
Yep. Shouts out to me.
Maybe I'm not to the level of Dr. Ashley Scott because he's a real forward thinker. So we got back from the break just now, man. You saw a video. I did a quick little video, man, the day after the draft on Friday morning.
Hey, man, we're not going to be able to overtalk each other with this topic because it's hot. It's hot and it's old. It's 4 or 5 days old now. So we're not going to be, I mean, so do your thing.
Hold on. And I'm sorry. And I know it sounds like we all over the place because we kind of are. Do you want to go over the previous draft first? The previous poll first? You want to do that?
No, man, I really want to talk about Penix, but go ahead. Whatever you think.
We have to go over old business first.
Okay.
Old business first. Okay.
Tree, can you come on real quick? Okay, no. She wants this. Okay, go, Doug. Yeah, go.
Old business, okay, in honor of Reggie Bush, if you didn't catch the show last week, in honor of Reggie Bush getting his Heisman Trophy back, we decided to do the top 5 Heisman winners of all times. You see both, Stu's list, and you see the results, okay? And I'm looking right now at the tally, and that puts me up 9 top 5 polls to 4. Thank you very much. Can I get a little round of applause?
Yep. Give me a second, man. No problem at all. Just let me get some things straight.
We got to get rid of the applause. We can't get it up instantly. Put the list back up, Tree. Please,
there
Tree.
goes your applause. No problem.
Please, Tree, can you put the list back up one more time? I think where you went wrong, man. I think where you went wrong is Charlie Ward, even though he was great. Yeah. And then I think you also went wrong, too, with Barry Sanders, because when Barry Sanders was in college, as I mentioned before, we really didn't see it. I mean, the numbers at the end of the day were magical. The Ninja had 2,700 yards, but
how can I go wrong? How can I go wrong with a Ninja that had 2,700 yards?
Hey, the people spoke, man.
You said that, sir, not me.
The people spoke. Can Tree put up my list? So my list right there, Cam Newton was number 1, Desmond number 2, Herschel Walker. That's another thing, too.
Hey, Ninja, you got Barry on your list, but you say I'm wrong for putting him on my list?
No, but you had him number 1.
You a hypocrite.
And also the other thing I think you messed on, too, is how can there be a Heisman Trophy list, sir, without Herschel Walker? Man. Despite his politics, people didn't give a damn about his politics. They were remembering Herschel back in 1980.
Listen, man.
When he dominated, man. Was
the hell with everything Georgia. As a matter of fact, there's a hashtag. Hashtag THWG. To hell with Georgia. There's a hashtag. I don't care about nothing Georgia. Georgia sucks.
And you're
Georgia sucks. Georgia tried to put Herschel in a position to put us back in chains. Don't forget that.
That's true.
Don't forget that. And you put him on your list. Sell out.
That's true. I mean, it helped me win a damn top 5, so I don't. It's okay. Whatever. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Yeah, I mean, you made this thing into a game. So if you make it into a game, I'm gonna play the game.
Listen,
man.
All
right, so we got a very interesting top 5 list at the end of the show today that we're gonna talk about. You want to announce it right now, and we'll get into our list later.
Nope, not now.
No.
Not now.
Okay.
Nope, not now. I want to get into Michael Penix Jr., sir.
So,
that's what I want to do.
So just to put a bow on top of what I said in the little reel, that's 1 minute and 30 seconds, man. It was just unbridled truth and passion about following this team for so many years. I've been here, as I said before, 30 years next year. And I just don't understand, man. I just don't get it, why they do the things that they do consistently. Like, you think they do something crazy today and next time they won't do it, but then they just figure out a way to do something else crazy, man. They just forgot about the crazy thing they did before, or the thing that doesn't make sense. They forgot about that and do something else crazy. There's nothing that you can say to make me understand why a couple of months ago we gave a quarterback that's only won one playoff game $100 million guaranteed for 2 years.
Right.
Just a couple months ago.
Yep.
A guy, by the way, who was limping, as I said in the video, where he was limping when he walked up to the microphone at his press conference, that you draft the quarterback in the top 10 picks of the draft, who I love. Let me make sure and say that. And I did say that in the video, I believe. I think Michael Penix Jr. is the most prepared to play right now out of any quarterback drafted this past weekend.
That's part A. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep on going.
But you have a salary cap for a reason, okay? There's no way when you factor in a salary cap that taking Michael Penix Jr. at the position he did, if you paid Kirk Cousins all his money expecting to win football games now, there's no explanation that you can give me that makes sense on why the Falcons did that. And pretty much everybody, all the talking heads across the world, 95% of them agree with me.
Let me tell you what I hate. And this is the Two Live Stews experience. I'm Ryan Stewart. He's Doug Stewart. Let me tell you what I hate. In my mind, the great teams who draft first through 15, first through 20, they take a player first through 20 that's going to get on the field and help their team immediately. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
If you're using a number 8 pick on someone, that someone needs to be a factor on the field for you, a difference maker this season. Number 8 needs to play this season.
Absolutely. Top 10 picks are expected historically to play now.
So we're on the same page with that.
Maybe not a quarterback, because we've seen
that's the second part of what I'm saying.
Okay.
The only reason why 1 through 15 should not contribute this year is if they're a quarterback and you want them to sit and learn and not get beat up. You want them to sit and figure things out. You want them to sit because you got a quarterback that's on his way out that he can learn from. You want him to be in the meeting rooms. You want to groom said quarterback. That's the only reason why 1 through 15 shouldn't help us out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Manning, Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, all the great quarterbacks of the day. Troy Aikman, all the great quarterbacks. I'm fine with those guys coming in and sitting for a year or two. I'm fine with that. That's why I take it as okay for Michael Penix to sit for a year or two, because he can learn, he can groom, he can figure things out, he can feel safe, he can hold a clipboard, he can rest his body. All right. The reason why I'm really pissed about that is because the Falcons acted as if they didn't just pay Kirk Cousins $100 million guaranteed. The Falcons acted as if they didn't have a defense filled with holes. The Falcons acted as if with the number 8 pick in this year's draft, that there wasn't the best defensive player available on the board. Well, there was, because at that point, no defensive players had been selected yet. Right. So when they took a player at number 8 that they had no intentions on using for 2, maybe 3 years, they could have been helping a defense that needs help in every layer of it. In the secondary, at linebacker, at D-line, they had an opportunity to get the best player in the draft defensively to change our defensive woes, and they didn't do that. That's the only thing that's bad with that, because you and I both have already said we love the player. We think it's a great player. The Falcons moving forward, sir, on the Two Live Stews experience, don't have to worry about, barring health, they don't have to worry about that position for another 10 to 15 years. And every team that has success has a quarterback that they believe in, like Michael Penix Jr. So Thursday, I was like this. Friday, I was upset. And then Saturday, when I saw things play out the way they did with the rest of the draft, I started thinking, well, I like my quarterback when drafted early in the first round to sit for a year to learn and figure things out. Well, the only thing that's really bad is that they won't have an eighth overall pick on the field this year or maybe next year. That sucks. I don't like that because they've got several holes that could have been fixed with that number 8 player. But man, let me tell you what, you got your quarterback from now until 2035, 2038. You got your quarterback, man. If he stays healthy, you got your quarterback. I think that I thought the Patriots were going to take Michael Penix Jr. I thought the whole Eric May thing was just blowing smoke on people's bookies. I thought they were going to take Penix. So when we grabbed him, I'm like, that's a great pick, but I wish they wouldn't have done it. But that's a great pick. Go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
No, a couple of things, man. With $100 million, man, we could have made the team better. Like I said in the video, we could have made the team better. We could have gotten free agents, more free agents to fortify the team. Not only that, 2 points. 1 point was made.
No. Stop at the first point. They didn't think Fontenot, Rich McKay, off the blank. They didn't think Penix was going to be there at 8.
Well, just say that.
But
that's part of the problem. Just say that.
That's not your business.
Don't make the fans, don't make Falcons faithful feel like that we're dumb. We're not dumb.
That's not your business. Why would they say that?
That's not our business. We need an explanation. Everybody in America clowning us, saying that we stupid. Why do we do that? Yeah, we need an explanation. The fan base needs an explanation, man.
Hey, man, the fans are fanatics. I'm not explaining doo-doo to them. Why would I take my time to explain to you what I'm doing with my franchise? You're not going to like it either. You're not going to like it anyway. Who cares?
Okay, so 2 things, okay? Thing number 1, we could have got Justin Fields, hometown kid, for around $5 million. The Pittsburgh Steelers going to pay him $4.8 million this year. How much difference or how much more production do you think you're going to get out of Kirk Cousins, who's coming off a torn Achilles, who's got 1 playoff win? How much more production do you think you're going to get from Kirk Cousins, who we gave $100 million to, compared to Justin Fields, who only is getting $5 million this year? We could have saved $95 million and not lost that much production.
You want me to act like I have not seen Justin Fields play for the last 3 years. He's not him. He's not him. He's got the opportunity to be a good player.
I hate when y'all say that. I hate when y'all say that because y'all act like the dude hadn't shown flashes of brilliance. He's young. This is his 4th year, I believe, maybe his 3rd year
I said we had 3 years to see him, and I don't think that he's a game changer at the position to not say Kirk Cousins is worthy. Kirk Cousins has had several years throwing the ball for 5,000 plus yards. Kirk Cousins has had several years where he's thrown for 30 touchdowns and less than 10 interceptions. Justin Fields has not done that.
And the second thing, I'm just going to move right by that, because if y'all can't see the talent in this kid, okay, and understand that he didn't have a great team around him,
right?
Project him to a better team, a better offense, better weapons. He could be him, as you say.
Right.
I'm not going to even argue about it no more.
Okay.
And the last thing I want to
hold on, real quick. I got to respond to that.
You're watching 2 Live Shoes experience.
I got to respond to that.
Go ahead.
Kirk Cousins had a terrible team around him in Washington before he went to Minnesota, but he was still throwing for 4,500 yards. He was still throwing for 20 touchdowns.
And the last thing I want to...
I'm sorry, man. I like Justin Fields, but
no, you don't like Justin Fields. You clearly don't like him. You always throw him under the bus whenever I bring up his name. But it doesn't even matter, though. It doesn't even matter.
Hold on. I'm not throwing him under the bus. I've seen him play for 3 years.
Right.
You want me to ignore what I've seen?
Right.
He's not him, man.
Okay. Let's bookmark this. And the last thing is, I think if I'm Michael Penix, I feel a certain type of way that they're planning for me to sit on the bench for a couple of years. Referencing what we said early in the show, Michael Penix is probably the most prepared, ready to play quarterback right now.
I agree.
I don't like that if I'm Michael Penix. I might
agree.
have a slight attitude, as a matter of fact.
No, his checks are still going to be directly deposited on Mondays.
But you want to play.
Yeah.
You're a player. Don't you want to play?
But he's a
He could have played a lot of other places this year, man, in the NFL.
He's a professional now. He's a professional. Whether he plays or not, the number is still going to hit his account every Monday. He's in a beautiful city named Atlanta that's filled with people that look just like him. He's the next coming of Michael Vick. He's going to change the fortunes of this franchise whenever he gets on the field.
He's not the next coming of Michael Vick just because he's black. They don't even play the same.
Well, he's a lefty. He
doesn't run the ball. I mean, that's fine.
No. But again, man, real quick, Arthur Blank saw the dollar signs that Michael Vick brought to the table, and he's got the closest thing to Michael Vick that he could get.
Sir.
A black guy that throws with his left arm.
Michael Vick and Michael Penix Jr. are nowhere the same type of player.
I agree.
They're not even in the same building.
But them ninjas physically look alike, and that matters to the city. That matters in this city.
Two Live Stews experience coming back. Don't go away.
Yeah, okay, BMX, this is what they want. That family shit. Jersey. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotize. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fans dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask nothing, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family.
The Jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it come to this rap, so yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga about on Tonka Fest that Jinx is the best. BMX Supreme Jester, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
It's the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, joined by none other than the beautiful Arlie Wood herself, Arlie Michelle.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Arlie. How are you?
I still want to be in my bed.
So listen, I'm glad you sung that. That really sounded nice. We got to work on getting you a lounge wear
line.
That's right.
It's going to be called A Michelle Original whenever we get it.
A Michelle Original. Dogs and Poodles, if y'all know someone that designs clothes and stuff, take your phone off mute, Doug. If y'all know someone that designs clothes and stuff or has a clothing line and they want to sponsor the lovely Arlie Michelle with her lounge wear when we do these morning shows, trust me, y'all, she'll make it work.
What's the name of your line?
So my name is Arlie Michelle, and it's going to be called A Michelle, like A period, Michelle Original.
I love it.
Oh, yeah?
That's awesome.
Or we can call it Why the Hell We Up? I mean, we can call it whatever you want to. Let's just call it. Let's just talk about it.
Well, Doug, we got a lot to get into with
y'all do.
More Penix talk and more Falcons talk and more draft talk.
And I want to read some of the chat by the listeners, man.
Well, let's do that right now, and we're going to start by reading one from. Oh, look at this! It's one from the lovely Arlie Michelle,
what is that?
referring to Michael Penix Jr. I hope he doesn't come in and get caught up in the city. He needs to play and not sit. Lord, watch over that baby as he comes to the city of Sodom and Gomorrah. Laugh out loud.
Lord, watch over that baby.
Well, Lord, watch over that baby. Oh, baby.
Yeah,
In my best New
baby.
Orleans voice. Oh, watch over that baby.
You know, there's so much money involved with that now, Arlie, that I don't think these kids are even thinking about the streets when they come in. I think they're more programmed and trained to come from college to the NFL and stay at the facility to make their money. That's just my personal opinion.
What happened to what's that little boy? Oh God, I can't think of his name. He was a quarterback and he had 1 year in the league. Mazel.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny
Yeah,
Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. Yeah.
How long ago was that? And he just went
Maybe 10 years.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
about
so
a
they've gotten
decade.
better in the last decade.
Yeah.
He ain't missing no meals though, Arlie. He ain't missing no meals.
Well, I mean, as long as I'm just
Look-
saying the shoe
look-
show will get you took. That's how the Falcons lost when we went to the Super Bowl that year down in New Orleans. Them people, they just could not handle themselves and all went to hell in the handbasket. So
Let me read one of the messages in the chat as well. This comes from the great Naughty Dread. We're reading all of the show producers and hosts, and y'all work here. So the great Naughty Dread says Kirk is better than Fields by far.
No question.
Probably.
No question.
Because Kirk Cousins has played in the NFL for 10 years.
So
Probably.
if you think
Hold
he's
on,
better
let me
than
finish my
Fields,
statement. I'm adding something to
I
it.
apologize.
Kirk is better than Fields by far. Is he $95 million better than Fields?
That's the going rate.
No, that's not the going rate. That's how much difference between how much Fields is going to get paid this year, $5 million, to Kirk Cousins is going to get paid $95.
For a
or
player
100.
of Kirk Cousins' ilk, it's $50 million. That's the number.
well,
That's
he
the
No,
number.
wait, stop. Hold on, Ollie.
50 million a year.
Hold on, Ollie.
Yes, per year.
Ollie, let me say something. Kirk Cousins is guaranteed $100 million in the next 2 years.
$50 million a year. That's the number.
$50 million. So
Yes.
you believe Kirk Cousins, based on his history and what he's done in this league, even though he walked up to the microphone with a limp, you think he's $45 million better than Justin Fields? Who's
No
10 years younger.
No
Serious?
question.
Okay, go ahead, Arlie. Go ahead, Arlie.
That's
No
tight.
question.
Go ahead,
Just
Arlie.
look at the numbers.
Well, hey, hush. We're about to happy birthdays to some people.
Thank you.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Arlie Michelle, from the Hollywood, way over there on the West Coast to the Hollywood of the South.
Doing
This is
gummies
your-
already this morning.
They having a moment back there. If they were in the same space, y'all could best believe they would be fighting. We are here with the Two Live Stews experience, and it's your girl, Arlie Michelle, with the Arleywood Report. So
Early
first-
this morning.
early in the morning, find me another lover, like the Gap Band said. So today is April 30th, and we want to give a happy birthday to rapper Travis Scott, who is 31 years old. And y'all, guess what? His real name is Jaquez Berman Webster II. That means it's another one in front of him.
What?
Yes, did y'all know that was his real name?
No.
Bless
Wait
his
a minute.
heart.
Say it one more time.
Jaquez Berman Webster II, which means there is another one in front of him. His daddy is the first.
Wow.
Jaquez.
Okay. All
But it's
right.
his 31st birthday. He rich as I don't know what. He got 2 babies with one of them Kardashian. I just hope he can. All the other men ain't fared well coming out of the Kardashian house. Let's just pray he can maintain his sanity and move on. But he got 2 babies, Stormy and Air. Not just go with God. Anyway, we're also sending a happy birthday to basketball bad boy Isaiah Thomas. He is 62 today.
Z.
Yes.
Isaiah.
Ain't he? I mean, really?
That was that dude. A lot of these young people don't understand. Isaiah
Don't
was
even
that
know who
dude.
Isaiah was. They were bad out there. Oh, them was some bad. I used to hate to watch them play because they was just mean. They were so mean
Mhm.
They were
spirited.
tough.
Bad.
Also on yesterday, rapper entrepreneur make you say, nah, nah,
Nah,
nah,
nah, nah, nah.
That's right, Master P, 54, gospel singer, half of the great Mary, Erica Campbell is 52. We got to give a shout out for April 28th birthdays because I love this one. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Too short?
Too Short had a
Lil
birthday,
Jon.
turned 58. Little John
Too
is
short, almost 60.
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
But he
Oh
still
my
make
Great
you blow the whistle.
choice.
They come on the club, make you say,
That's one of the greatest beats in the history of the world. That's Little John, right? Lil
Agreed.
Jon did that beat, right? Yeah, I think Lil Jon did that beat.
I have to look
If I'm
that
not
up.
sure. And Tree
I
can
don't
look
think
it up,
I think he's
or
still in high
Naughty
school.
Dread can look it up for us. I'm pretty sure the great Little John and the East Side Boys, or just Little John, did that beat.
We'll let you have that, but they're gonna look it up and let us know. But I don't really think so. But okay. But anyway, yes, I met Too Short back in the little story right quick. I met Too Short back in the day in a club in New Orleans, and me and my
He
line
tried to
sister.
hit. He tried to hit, didn't he?
Oh my goodness, yes. And so then I got this picture, and I
Oh my
somehow
God, yes.
my dumb self, I just keep evidence, and I'm putting. Ernest was looking through stuff, and he was like, "What the hell is this?" I was like, "Oh, we were just out when Too Short was in Whispers." Oh my God! Ernest don't get mad. Oh my Lord, that I almost left. Just crazy.
Man,
Anyway,
Big E would tear Too Short in half.
into pieces, baby, into
Yeah.
pieces. He was that kid that when he was 8 years old, funny story, they wouldn't let him play football because he was too heavy. So he had to lose weight. He was like 8,
Yeah.
and he lost the weight. But the little boy kept picking her, and he broke the little boy arm.
Yeah. They used to,
He didn't mean it. He just
and
heavy
maybe
handed.
and maybe they still do this today, but if you were a big kid and you didn't make weight, they had a weight limit you had to be or under. They put a rain jacket on you and make you run around the field and basically sweat it out you an hour or so before the game. It was crazy. That's inhumane today in 2024.
It's a precursor to the NFL where you had to make weight. Same thing. Whatever you got to do, so you don't have to pay that fine. Anyway, moving on. Story number 1. Oh, and we did say we do have it. See, Blow the Whistle is the first single. So you were right, Doug. Shout out to Douglas, as Tree says. It was produced by Little John. So there it is. Blow the Whistle.
Oh, when
Ollie,
that come on, the people just
we're
go
not-
crazy when Blow the Whistle come on.
Ollie, we're
Yes,
not
sir.
trying to step on your report, but I got to say this real quick.
I want to hear
You
it.
don't know that Doug was in the music business and had a few artists that he managed back in the day, right?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm in
Oh,
Atlanta.
Doug, I want to get in.
He's a jack of all trades, master of nothing.
I was,
I knew you were gonna say that.
I was supposed to be Puff Daddy before Puff Daddy. Pause.
No, not Puff. Not Puff. Not Puff. Think of somebody else.
Anybody else?
Think of somebody else.
Hey man. Hey, yeah,
Bring
let's
back,
move on.
bring 'em
Let's
back.
move on. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So story number 1. Okay, I am an Amanda Seales fan, and Amanda Seales was on the Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp the other day, and I love Shannon Sharp too because I feel like he came from humble beginnings, and he, has just really done a lot. He went to Savannah State, like he represents HBCUs. I just love. He would get Skip Bayless together, like y'all used to do back in the day. But I'm a little disappointed in him in his interview with Amanda Seales, 3-hour interview. And she mentioned a lot of things. One of the things that I was most upset by was that she mentioned she had some racial incidents when she was on Disney as a young child. And he just was very dismissive. So my question, he was dismissive about that. He was dismissive about her figuring out that she was on a spectrum. And y'all know people with autism, people that have children with autism, they don't play.
Nah, they don't
No.
play.
Don't play about that. So she mentioned that she realized later in life that she's on the spectrum. Like most of us realized we had something that, precluded us from being the best we could be, attention deficit disorder, dyslexia, all these things that are now popping up as actual things. Our parents didn't really go check that out. They used to beat us and make you figure out how to learn it.
Right. They just beat us.
Just beat us. Just
Damn,
Did I
all of
tell
that
you
talking.
now?
It's the truth.
Yeah.
It is the truth. I got your dyslexia. I'm gonna help you get it. It was one of those. And so in the show, he's getting a lot of backlash. Now, let me just say this: Amanda has been, because she is so opinionated. She's a smart chick. Like she graduated from Columbia. She is very well versed in the world as we see it, and she's very opinionated about it. Which is why they took her off the reel. Which is why she has somewhat beef with Issa. But I'm a firm believer that what happens is that when you get vilified in the media or one person don't like you and then they just kind of make that the story, kind of like so many of the stories we can talk about. And it really wasn't the case. I think that's what's kind of happened to her. And she was going on Club Shay Shay to kind of, set some records straight. Because what people don't know is she was with Floetry back in the day that made her a member to replace one of the singers. And that was a mess. She talks about that on the Breakfast Club. So when she's on here trying to just talk about some things, he was very dismissive. And my wonder is he a chauvinist or is he just uneducated?
I haven't seen the interview. I've read a few of the clips from the interview, but I haven't seen it. So I need to watch the whole thing before I would give my wholehearted thoughts. But you got to be careful when you're doing stuff like that. And you know that Shannon is a sports guy. When you get out of that lane, case in point, when I went and spoke with Ben Crump, I had to remember that he's Ben Crump. He's not Eddie George, so I wasn't coming at him or thinking about speaking with him about things that was in my realm. I was in his world. So I wanted to be respectful and be intelligent with my thoughts and questions. And sometimes that can get underthought. And maybe Shannon just did that. I'm not bumping for him, but that's just my thought.
I saw some of the clips. It was very interesting. The whole thing where she was telling him how she had this audition or whatever, or she was about to be cast in this movie or whatever, and they wanted her to, and they were going back and forth with these emails, and they wanted her to basically kiss up to them more than she was on these emails. And Shannon kind of figured it out that she was trying to say they wanted her to tap dance. She started tap dancing and doing a little tap dance thing. It's like, I'm just not going to do that. So she's very outspoken. Kind of reminds me of us, of you, and so a lot of those people, they aren't understood until they're dead, and I just don't, I think people won't understand, people like that until they're long good to appreciate what they say.
It's almost like the Kaepernick thing for me. I had a lot of people that were like, I can't believe this ain't got nothing to do with business. But I was like, but he has a platform and he is making a statement and he's going to suffer for it because he's making a statement.
Yeah.
You can't. And so I think she's one of those people. I have my best friend. Shout out to Erin Shirley. She's graduating with her PhD this weekend.
Shout out, Erin. Congratulations, girl. Proud of you, Erin. Good job.
That's right. And she called me and was like, you need to listen to this interview. Every time I hear Amanda, she reminds me of a younger version of you. And people have tried to connect me with her because they're like, oh my God, y'all remind me so much of each other. And so I understand being misunderstood.
So Arlie, quick story. When we were in radio back in the day, we used to get endorsement deals from companies that wanted us to endorse their products. Our boss calls us in one day, and he never called us in prior to endorsement deals. Not this particular boss.
Hey, man,
an account exec.
Is this stuff for the book, man?
It's a great story, though, man. We can still tell in the book.
Go ahead.
Get specific with
We'll
it.
read it again because not all of us are going to hear it.
I know where you're going to, but go ahead.
The account execs would usually call us in to talk about the deals, talk about the money. We had a rate. Here's what it is, blase, blase, blase. But this one day when the boss calls us up to his office, and we went there from time to time to talk about things, nothing really bad. We get in his office. He's like, well, guys, we got an opportunity for an endorsement deal I wanted to talk to you guys about. And we're like, oh, okay, yeah, what's up, man? Let's just call him Ketchup. What's up, Ketchup? What's the deal? He goes, Church's Chicken is excited about you guys signing on with them to endorse their product. And immediately Doug and I look at each other like this. And we say, nah, can't do that. And he spent the next 45 minutes to an hour trying to explain to us why we should take this Church's Chicken deal. And right, thank you. Exactly right.
Not that I don't like Church's Chicken.
Right.
We got no problem with it. There was more behind it.
Right. Churches, if you'd like to sponsor, we're very available.
Yeah, we could just imagine our co-workers and the folks that listen to that station, how they would have reacted to the stews on Church's Chicken billboards and making Church and Chicken's reads and stuff like that. It would have been It would have been a huge problem, and we didn't want to deal with that, and we wasn't going to endorse no chicken because of Now,
so, let me make sure we're on the same page. You're replacing a chicken with something else, right? You're just giving chicken as an example?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a totally different product, but I understand where you're going with that. Also, there was more to it. Like they basically wanted us to eat the jerk and chicken and dance at the same time.
Right.
And it was a big thing.
Right.
When I tell you it was a big thing, not just that day, but for days and weeks after, we had meetings with our agent and the station owner, and it was a big thing. And part of the reason they got our black asses out of there.
Because the little bit of money we were going to make, which was a good number, but the good number we were going to make, they were probably going to make 15 times that number.
Yes.
Right.
And we weren't going for it.
Yeah.
I hear them playing my music, so we're not going to get to talk about Prince, Will.i.am, and MJ. But just know, I love Prince. That's all I can say.
Can you give it to us in like 30 seconds, like a condensed
30
version?
seconds. So Will.i.am, for whatever reason, this story has come back out, and he was talking about how Prince and Michael Jackson wanted to come to his show, but it started too late. And then I have a clip, but for whatever reason, we're not sure if YouTube will let us be great. So Will.i.am is like, well, you can come. He's like, no, I'm good. And so somehow they all end up together, and he'd go to the show, and Prince comes plays the bass all in Michael Jackson's face, and Michael Jackson tells Will.i.am like, why would he play that bass in my face? And somebody was like, this should have been a song. And so then he said, because Prince is just a meanie. So I just thought that was funny.
Prince would have put them hands on him, man.
Hands on. And that was my question. Like, who do you like best? I love Michael Jackson, but Prince is my husband.
Celebrity death match, man. Celebrity death match. Prince or Michael Jackson? Who winning?
Prince hands down.
What I'm gonna say is, well, that's because he's got to go low because Michael is tall, so it's gonna be some problems there. But I feel like
Michael was trained. You know, Michael's daddy, their daddy, Joe Jackson, was an amateur boxer. If you ever seen a clip when Michael Jackson kind of like shadow boxing with Muhammad Ali, Michael Jackson got some hands. Video, YouTube that video or search that video.
Prince is a beast at everything, man. When
Shout
we get
out
back, after we pay these bills, when we get back, man, and we do want to remind y'all to scan this barcode if you would like to get a bottle of Southern Edge products, the sweet caramel, the salted caramel, the sweet tea vodka, as well as the soon to drop tequila, SE tequila, limon. You can get them all by scanning that barcode. It will come straight to the crib. Up next, man, we'll finish up on our Atlanta draft talk, as well as getting into the NBA. Outstanding job, Ollie. We appreciate you.
love someone and let someone love you. See
Keep it
y'all.
locked to the Two Live Stews Experience. More up next.
Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey. But there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what your dream, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah. Cause you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey. But there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl.
We like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews Experience, joined by none other than the great Naughty Dread. What up, Dread?
What's happening, man?
Everything's good, man. Everything's absolutely wonderful. Before you get into your Funky Four, I did want to tell Doug something to hold it to him just a little bit.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience.
What do all these players have in common, Doug? Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love, Pat Mahomes, Steve Young, and Dante Culpepper. What do they all have in common?
They sat on the bench for a year.
Okay. Yep. It's gonna be fine for Michael Penix, man. It's gonna work out just fine.
All right. I don't know if I can trust your judgment on this because you think that Kirk Cousins is worth $45 million more than Justin Fields.
The numbers say that.
Right.
And Justin
That's what
Fields
the numbers say.
Justin Fields is still in a rookie contract, so he can't get $50 million.
Right.
I mean,
that's the point of why you get him as opposed to giving Kirk Cousins that money.
So listen, real quick.
That's the point.
Why would you count off the Blanks money or any other billionaire's money?
Because that money can go for other players.
I agree. I agree with that.
That's why.
I agree with that.
It took a second, but you're finally catching on.
I mean, the salary cap did go up a record $33 million this year.
To quote Amanda Seals.
Say it again, Dred. What'd you say?
The NFL salary cap went up a record $33 million this year. So a lot of teams had extra money to spend.
Not us because we gave it to Kirk. Not us because we gave it to Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. If you put both players, Fields and Kirk Cousins, on a scale, it's going to tip way towards Kirk Cousins, sir. It's not even a question about that.
And now
Tony Romo got $50 million 10 years ago. That's just the going rate for a starting quarterback in the league.
That's what I'm saying. It's the rate. It is what it is. Yeah. Dre, what's that funky for? Like
you like them gummies too, Naughty? You like them gummies too?
I don't eat gummies. They got gelatin in them.
I was joking, but go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So let's start. Hey, KD got swept in Phoenix. Ant-Man seems like he had a ride. He scored 40 points in the closeout game.
Ant-Man had 40 points. Towns had 28 points. Durant and Booker played pretty good too. Booker almost went for 50, but it's not enough, man. And I'm glad you brought that up, Naughty. What do you think is going to happen in Phoenix, Doug, with the big three that they have in Phoenix with Beal, Booker, and KD?
Some of them guys got some no trade clauses. I don't know exactly what it is. Some of those guys got no trade clauses and guaranteed money. You know, basketball is guaranteed money. I don't know how it's going to work, but I almost did a reel on this. I think it's KD, man. I think it's KD, okay? Think back when they were at OKC. It was him, Harden, and Westbrook. They kind of bailed out on that experiments early. They had enough talent to win many championships. He was the first one out of there. Then he went to Brooklyn, and he had Harden, and he had Kyrie.
He went to Golden State first. Don't forget that, where he won a couple championships.
He won a couple championships at Golden State, but was it more, of Steph and Draymond and those guys that won those rings? Because Golden State won rings before KD, and they won another one after.
Yeah.
And then then he goes to Brooklyn, and he's got all these stars, Kyrie and Harden, and doesn't work. Now he has Bradley Beal and Booker, and they don't do anything again. It was horrible what they did this year. I think it might be KD, man. He just don't have that leadership, come follow me gene. I don't know.
He's one of the most prolific scorers the game has ever seen.
Absolutely.
But sometimes you need more than just being a prolific scorer to get your team to the pinnacle and winning a title.
Absolutely.
What's next, Naughty?
KD has never been a leader, and to his own admission, he'll tell you, I just want to hoop. I just want to be a role player. So he's always been a role player on these teams. He's never been a leader of these teams.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, let's go to Ezekiel Elliott signs back with the Cowboys, 1 year deal, $3 million, $2 million guaranteed.
How much you got left in the tank, man?
Naughty, real quick, what's the money looking like for that deal again?
1 year, $3 million, $2 million guaranteed.
Last year, 184 carries. Last year, 642 yards. That's 3.5 yard average with carries, and he had 3 TDs. Jerry's reaching with this one. I don't quite understand it.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you think maybe this is more so ceremonial because he's a fan favorite? They just want to bring him back before they put him out the pasture?
Yeah, I definitely agree that.
Because he's shot. But let me say this. Let me ask you this question. Nadia, I want to get your thoughts on this too. As far as running backs, forget their stats, okay? Forget their stats. Knowing the production they had, their best years, their first couple of years. If you had the option between what's the guy? I'm drawing the blank on his name just now.
Tony Pollard?
No, the running back we talking about right now. Ezekiel Elliott. If you had your option between Ezekiel Elliott and Emmitt Smith, who you taking?
I'll take Emmitt Smith. There's no question about it.
See, but not factoring in their production and what they've done for their entire career. Say you could take one or two for the first 3 years.
Hey man, let's overlook what they did or their numbers and their stats. But who you gonna take?
It's hard. It's hard for you to kind of.
I'm taking Emmitt over Zeke, man. Now
I think with running back skills, I think Ezekiel Elliott might be. And I know it's blasphemous.
He's had 3 good years in his entire career.
Right, it's hard because
Emmitt did that thing for a decade, man.
Yeah, but I told you
Emmitt Smith came in and ran the Cowboys to a Super Bowl kind of like immediately. So it's hard to not say Emmett.
Hey, Uncle Mike, who lives down there in Texas, I think he lives in Houston. He says, "I'll take Zeke." He says, "I'll take Zeke." He said, "Give me Zeke." I don't know. He's a Cowboy fan as well. So, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
So obviously there's new rules for this Tyson Jake Paul fight. So knockouts will be permitted. There will be no headgear. You're gonna have 8 rounds of 2 minutes, and they're gonna use 14-ounce gloves. So what's your thoughts on that?
You first, Doug.
It's a sanctioned fight now.
It's a
not an
sanctioned fight.
exhibition.
That's
Right.
the main thing. Before it was an exhibition. This is quote unquote a real fight now with real boxing, championship fight rules. Before, I thought that Jake Paul was going to win this thing just because Tyson's old. He's going to get tired out, and Jake Paul would probably run from him. No, I think Tyson, I say slightly, I'd give the advantage to Tyson winning right now, catching him with a rib shot, a liver shot, or something like that, and knocking that boy down.
People were trying to protect Jake Paul with this fight, let him get his bag and let him keep his good name. He might get out of that thing with a broken neck now. Yeah, if he go, listen, trust me, and the Stews are still looking for a venue to throw a big fight party in July when Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. Y'all let us know where you want us to be at and how we can do it. But Jake Paul may not walk out of that ring ever remembering who he was prior to going in that ring.
Now keep in mind, I think RC says 14-ounce gloves. Those are pillows. I think they fight, 8-ounce gloves or 10-ounce gloves? So the gloves are bigger, which means it's not – the smaller the gloves, the harder –
the more you feel the punch. The more you feel the punch.
But still, I think Mike Tyson with any damn glove on is going to catch Jake Paul a couple of times at least.
All right, what's the last one for us now?
All right, last one. Well, obviously last night the Lakers got bumped 108-106. Jamal Murray hit another game-winning shot. I know Doug is a huge Lakers fan. LeBron and AD bumped in the first round 2 years in a row.
Yeah, man.
The Lakers led for 75% of the series. So the Lakers had the lead at the half of all games played, and the Lakers gave up the ghost. It blows my mind that they didn't win those games when they had substantial leads in the majority of them, but they just don't have the firepower, man.
It's really tough, man. You know what? It's almost like I'm glad they just got put out of their misery because I didn't want to win last night. We could have won last night. I didn't want to win last night and go back and we maybe win another game and lose. There's no way we were going to win 2 more games. It was just no way we were going to win 2 more games, even if we won last night. So just put us out of our misery, man. It's time. We got to move on from LeBron. He got us a chip in the damn bubble.
Whoa.
A bubble chip.
Whoa, hold on.
I'm happy. We got something out of this deal, and let him go ahead, man, and retire.
LeBron in year 20, sir, averaged 26 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 8.5 assists. You want to get rid of that?
Yeah,
you want that to go someplace else?
It's not going to get better. You ever heard of the term over the hill? He's definitely over the hill. I mean, even though he
averaged 26 points, Dougie.
Yeah.
He averaged 26 points. That's not over the hill. Someone over the hill don't drop 26 a game.
You think it's going to get better? Or do you think it's going to get worse? Because that's how it works.
Well, how much worse is it going to get? Is he going to drop from 26 to 18?
Well, you take him with the Knicks then. You take him with the Knicks.
No, we're building
I
something
already
else
said
right
that
now.
we good. We good with the LeBron James thing. He got us a ring. Let's move on.
Before you move on, Nadi, the Joker was 1 assist shy of having his 19th triple-double in the playoffs.
Oh, what a Joker.
Denver is a beast, and that Joker is he's amazing, man.
That Joker is amazing.
He's amazing, man.
He was 1 assist shy of having his 5th 2020-10 game, which he's had 4 of. In the history of the game, there's only been 8.
Wow.
He has 4 of them.
God, that guy's good.
Not in the last decade, but in the history of the NBA.
The history of the game, yes.
Repeat that one more time for the people that didn't hear you.
That's
in the back.
crazy.
He's had 4 2020-10 games. In the history, and it's in the playoffs. In the history of the league, it's only been done 8 times.
That's amazing.
He's done it 4 times.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
Factoring in Wilt Chamberlain's crazy, amazing stats.
Kareem.
But I guess
Jordan.
so 2020-10. I think the thing that most people don't get is the assists. Like big men don't get 10 assists. If they get 20, that means they're not even concentrating.
He passed the ball like a point guard, man.
Correct.
Outstanding job, Dre. We appreciate you, man.
All right, on this 2 Live Stews experience, also let's shout out Candace Parker, who hung it up after 16 years as a ball player. If Caitlin Clark can have half her career,
good job.
That'll be awesome.
Good job, Candace. She's outstanding on TNT too.
Appreciate it, Nadi. Hey, before we get out of here, we got to do the top 5.
No, we coming back, sir. We got to come back and do the top 5.
I thought we were out of here. I'm looking at the time. Like, I got to go make the donuts.
I understand, man.
Y'all confusing the brother.
We got to give the people what they want, what they need, though. We got to put the people before ourselves, man. Y'all keep it locked at the 2 Live Stews experience. And don't forget, scan this QR code if you want to get a nice bottle coming from the good folks at Southern Edge.
You're going to the club. You're going to your family reunion. Maybe your fraternity and sorority get-togethers. There's a new sheriff in town.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Southern Edge Beverage Company. The Edge with Southern Edge sweet tea vodka and salted caramel whiskey. Our sweet tea vodka is made from succulent corn, real black tea, and juicy sugarcane. Can be enjoyed neat or on the rocks or blended with your favorite fruit juice or mix a liqueur combo. Our salty caramel whiskey is the perfectly pleasing balance of salty and sweet that does not overpower the palate. Add it to your coffee or incorporate it into food recipes. Check us out on the website at southernedgebeverageco.com. Also on Instagram. Distributed by Kelly Family Distributors right here in the state of Georgia. You can also pick up a bottle at Total Wine and More, World of Beverages, Prohibition Liquor, Firewater Package, Press Wine and Spirits, and Bim's Package Store. We are the new Edge. Taste the Edge. Southern Edge Beverage Company. Yeah.
Name of Jarrell Dyson. That's right. Jarrell Dyson, man. He's the first one to use the QR code to purchase a bottle of Southern Edge that will be shipped directly to his crib. We appreciate you, Jarrell. Thank you for listening, man, and thank you for supporting the good folks at the Southern Edge Beverage Company. You can find them at southernedgebeverageco.com. It is Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the 2 Live Stews experience. Very happy to be here with you guys today, man, as we wrap things up. I think we're going to get into a top poll, and I'm certainly going to win this one for sure, man.
So let's read a couple of messages in the chat room. A couple in particular I wanted to read out for the listeners. And then we'll do our top 5, and we'll get the hell out of here. I'll go make the donuts. Loose Neck Side says, Doug's looking up PTO days. Okay, that's not funny, sir. Man, I'm glad to see the Stews back. We appreciate you. Julius. 35C Big Kev, Penix will beat out Cousins in camp. What do you think about that?
The only way Kirk Cousins isn't on that field is if he's too hurt to play football.
That might be a possibility. Based on what we saw when they had the press conference.
And real quick, on the heels of that question or that message you just read, what a wonderful blessing to have that waiting in the wings if your starting quarterback can't go. Your team shouldn't miss a beat.
From Adrian Williams, Joke is a cheat code.
He
literally is a cheat code, man.
He is.
He looks like he's not exerting any effort at all. It's just ugly, ugly, ugly. But every time he shoots, it goes in almost.
Effective.
From Enrique James, anybody who got beat by their father as much as Mike did had to be tough. Don't underestimate MJ. We talk about MJ and Prince fight to the death.
That's good.
From Julius 35C Big Kev, Penix will beat out Cousins in camp. I think I already read that. Kirk Cousins throws an interception, and the fans will be screaming for Michael Penix Jr. to play. That's another problem you bring into the team.
I agree.
Do you not agree with that?
I totally agree. If he dribbles a couple of passes, if he fumbles a couple balls, if he has a bad first half, Penix. You know them ninjas down that dome, that Mercedes-Benz dome, is going to start screaming, Penix.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Let them deal with it.
And it's not like it's not warranted.
Right.
Like, and I saw a video, Deion did a reel or TikTok or whatever, and Deion Sanders asked the question, what has Kirk Cousins done? What has he done to keep getting these big deals? What has he done on the field to put him in this light? And to make GMs want to give him $100 million guaranteed. He's
can-
won one playoff game.
Can I answer that question?
One. Go ahead, sir.
Guys that made over $300 million don't have bad stats. And guys that have good stats get paid. It's that simple. I don't think he's a great quarterback, man, but he's been effective and efficient every place he's been.
Right.
And the numbers say that. And that's why he got paid. Again.
From Pity Wheatstraw, he says, "What up, Stews? This is St. Louis Ron. What up, St. Louis? Someone hacked my account and Facebook shut me down. Trust me, bro. I understand.
It's crazy.
You get on the bad side of Facebook, it's a wrap for you. They don't need they ain't giving you no explanation and nothing. No, they just shut you down.
Don't talk about it. You can't call them and talk about it. You can't explain yourself. You just go to Facebook hell.
You go to Facebook purgatory.
Yep.
Forever.
Yep.
Almost.
Defend says Manziel came into the league with a coke habit. Yep. In the last couple of interviews I saw him do, he was still wiping that nose. However, I do think Reggie Bush getting the Heisman back has something to do with Johnny Manziel saying, "I'm done with the Heisman hopefuls until Reggie Bush gets his Heisman back." I think that did play a part in it.
Somebody made the comment. When we were talking about, did we even talk? I don't know if we did talk about Reggie Bush getting his Heisman back. Somebody made the comment that all it took for us one white man to say, "Give Reggie Bush back his trophy," and it happened. Because that interview that he did, I think
Shannon Sharp.
He did it with Shannon?
Yep.
That interview he did was maybe a month and a half ago. And look,
A little bit less.
Now, boom.
A little bit less.
Heisman back, yeah.
Yeah. He got it back, man.
All right, so in honor of the NFL draft, started thinking, a good top 5 question would be your top 5 NFL uniforms. This comes from Third Team. This is their rankings. So we're going to give our top 5 NFL uniforms rankings right now. And because I'm the winner, I'm up 9-4 right now in this top 5 battles. I want you to go first, sir. Go ahead. It's on you.
I would love to go first, man, but I need to throw this in real quick. Can Tree come to the table, please?
Sure, absolutely.
Can you come and visit real quick, Tree?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Tree, what's wrong,
Tree?
Tree?
Looks like you just came from the gym, too.
You've already said that, and I'm a little worried. Doug, did you take your pressure medicine this morning?
Not yet. Why?
Okay. All
right.
Why y'all always
ready,
worry
Ryan?
about my pressure?
Yes, I'm ready, Tree.
I love you, Doug.
My top 5 uniforms of all time will start with number 5. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish green alternate jerseys. Notre Dame's green alternate jerseys, which they periodically rolled out over the years, are a rare example of an alternate jersey done right. Rather than just wearing them for the hell of it, the Fighting Irish usually don these green jerseys when there's a need for victory, when they have to have a win. That's when they go to the all-green leprechaun jersey.
Tree, stop. Tree.
Number 4. Put that list back up.
Hold on. No, I need you to pause for 1 second. Tree, come on for a second, Tree. Come on for 1 second, Tree. Come on for 1 second, Tree. All right, Tree. I understand now why you asked me if I already took my blood pressure pills.
What?
So not only can my brother, screw everything up because of this gummy, substance that he's addicted to.
What?
But he can't read either?
Whatever. Tree, put my list up. Number 4.
Stop a second. This was the top 5 NFL uniforms, man.
No, that's what you decided. Number 4 on my list of top 5 NFL helmets and uniforms. I'm going with the New York Yankees and those pinstripes. Mike, listen, man, there aren't many elements in.
Are you illiterate?
Hey, real quick.
How'd you get out of Georgia Tech?
Listen,
Are
real
you
quick.
serious?
The pinstripes. Everybody knows how herald the pinstripes
That
are.
was this weekend. Do you not think that we tie these top 5s into something going on in news? What does the Yankees uniform have to do with the NFL draft, man?
Listen, man, clearly you don't want me to talk about the pinstripes and the Yankees. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 on my list, the Oregon Ducks, the 2018 Icon Sports Wire wear. The Ducks have worn literally dozens of different uniforms, and they have patterns that match. They have helmets, they have shoes, they have pants, they have jerseys, and that That 2018 uniform is one of the best I've ever seen in college football. You're going to love number 2, man. The 1970 Houston Astros. You remember that one, right? With the star and the rainbow on the jersey. Everybody bought that from the old throwback jersey store back in the day we used to go to with Andy. What you laughing at, man?
They clowning you in the chat, man. It's actually they feel sorry for you at this point.
I'm not paying attention to the chat, man. I'm busy doing my thing right now.
This is 3 polls in a row. You didn't follow the directions.
And listen, man, last but not least, the number 1 top 5 NFL helmets and uniforms goes to none other than the 19. Well, it's the same uniform. The Las Vegas Raiders, 2024, 2018. 1960, 1975, the uniform has been the same. That silver and black is absolutely beautiful. Skull and crossbones, baby. Put the put the Las Vegas Raiders down for my number 1 uniform of all time. Y'all give me a round of applause.
I'm gonna quote our great, grandmother, our great grandmother, the great Miss Mary Rivers. Boy, sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere, man. You follow the directions. You running too much. You're doing too much, man.
My grandmother never told me that. She told you that. She never told me that.
This is low. Like, I want y'all to understand, this young man sent me photos. He wanted to do a fashion show, and I was worried that Doug would, we already had one incident. I wanted to keep my job.
All right, Tree, go ahead and put up the winning poll contestant for this show.
You see.
The top 5 NFL helmets and uniforms, all in honor of the NFL draft. Nothing else. No other league, nothing else. None of that silliness.
Yeah, you misunderstood the question, man. You misunderstood the question.
Coming in at number 5 is the Baltimore Ravens, the purple uniform. Real solid. They got several different variations. Love the Baltimore Ravens. Obviously, I love the purple and gold. So coming in at number 5 is the Baltimore Ravens. Coming in at number 4, the San Diego Chargers, boy. That powder blue, old school. I love the Chargers uniform back in the 70s.
Look like a bunch of Smurfs out there. Nobody cares about that uniform. Look like a bunch of Smurfs out there. Who cares about that? Come and see those Smurfs play football.
San Diego Chargers. Number 3, the Carolina Panthers with that all-black uniform is fire. It's fire.
Those numbers are hard to. Those numbers are hard to read when the uniform's all black. I don't like that.
And coming in at number 2, the Raiders.
Yes.
Classic. This uniform, if you look back at some clips from the Raiders in the 1970s
it's the same.
The Raiders last year,
it's the
same damn uniform.
That's why I had them in number 1.
Yeah.
That's why I had them in number 1.
And coming in at number 1, you can love them or you can hate them. Ooh-wee, but that Dallas Cowboy uniform with that star is so clean and pretty.
Oh,
I go with the Dallas Cowboys at number 1, man.
I got you today.
So there you have it. We'll post up the top 5
I got you today.
NFL helmets and uniforms in the 2 Live Stews Facebook chat group probably in an hour or so, and y'all vote. And I don't even know if we even need to put this up. Tree, come on for a second. Do we even need to put this up? Because clearly he didn't follow the rules. There's no way anybody in their right mind could vote for him. So what's the point?
You can't do that. It's 50-50 his show too.
That's right.
So, we need to
and
put
listen,
it up and yeah.
And Tree, real quick, how come he always get to decide what the damn polls is?
That's true, Douglas.
Yeah.
If you want to come up with a poll, let's do it.
Sometimes, listen, I gotta throw my weight around.
Maybe you'll follow the instructions if you put up the poll. If you come up with the poll,
yeah,
maybe
you'll
follow the instructions.
Time. You do
Yeah,
it.
You do it every time.
I'm not on
like
his side, Douglas.
This ain't your show.
It's true.
This ain't your show. The people don't even like you. I'm their favorite stew.
All right,
and they'll tell you that too.
Man, I just think you need to leave the gummies alone, man.
Hey, man, listen.
You're not setting a good example for the youth.
The Houston Astros.
I did say youth.
Did you have a Houston Astros throwback, man?
No.
The one with Nolan Ryan on the back of it?
No. We this conversation had nothing to do with baseball. I mean, okay, listen, just come clean. Just tell the truth. Come clean. Is it that you just didn't read it, or you just trying to sabotage yourself and you don't want to win?
Well,
you didn't read.
You're not the boss of me. You don't get to tell me what to do. I wanted to do a different list. So I played with your list, but I put together a much better list because I'm about winning. They're going to vote for my list because I'm about winning. Every day, like 2 hours before the show, I get this text, oh, here's what the top 5 is. Well, who are you to tell me? No, you're not the boss of me.
Okay, man.
Great show, man. Outstanding job today.
Yeah, great show, man. A couple things threw me off with you today, but that's fine. At this point, I'm very used to it. This makes like 13 years we've been doing this radio. If we add this to the previous years.
Look at that list, man.
Yeah, I see.
Look at that list, man. Notre Dame. Everybody loves touchdown Jesus and gold helmets, man.
Man, baseball. I'm
What's
lost.
so funny?
I'm at a loss for words. That's all, man.
What's so funny?
Hey, appreciate it, Noddy. Appreciate it, Tree. Appreciate it, Ollie. Thank you to the Stewies, the dogs, the poodles, whatever you want to call yourself. Thank you. Shouts out to Southern Edge. Southern Edge Beverage, CO.com. Southern Edge Beverage, CO.com.
Real quick, man. You can scan this code right here.
Yeah.
And you'll get the bottles delivered to your doorstep. Use the code 2LiveStews for discounted shipping. Real quick, man. Everyone knows about the S&S event that's going on in Atlanta in a few weeks. The 2 Live Stews are going to lean on the Stewies to assist us with helping us get a few things done for S&S. So Stewies, y'all stay tuned because either LSU Harris or I forgot who our female assistant was that was going to help us with the Stewies, but we'll get in touch with them so they can help us get some things done in S&S, man.
KK?
Yeah, I think it was KK. KK.
All right.
So we appreciate you, Stewies. We're going to need you to help us get some stuff done, man. But, we got your back and we're going to show you nothing but love, man.
Hey, man, just compete. That's all we ask. Just compete.
Have a good day making them donuts, man.
Yeah.
Y'all vote for your boy One Live Stew, man. That's my poll right there. Notre Dame, the Yankees, Oregon football, Houston Astros, and the Las Vegas Raiders.
If you weren't my brother, man, I'd call you a dumbass. But I wouldn't do that to you, man. I wouldn't do that to you. All right,
God
man.
is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him nothing but love, because I swear to God himself, that's all he's showing you, nothing but love.
All right,
Peace.
man. Peace. Peace. Peace.